Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the EcoStruxure Machine Expert HVAC. I'm your host, Leandro Mad, and in this video what we're gonna see are the logic blocks for the software. So let's go to the presentation. Oh, no, now yes. So basically on the software, what we have are logic blocks, and the logic blocks means for creating some kind of comparison. But logic means, probably I just remember one of the topics that I have in the technical school, digital, which is an, not, or an XOR. So that are the logical conditions that we have in the software. So basically in operators and blocks, we have a folder called logic, and inside we have the AND, the NOT, or an XOR. Okay, so if you, for easy this, and basically it's like a condition when you have, for example, two contacts in the ladder, and both of them needs to be true or on in order to activate the code. And the OR is like having two contacts in parallel, so any of those in on or true will activate the contact. So basically that's that idea. The NOT, it just negates the contact that you have, and the XOR, if I'm not wrong, if they are equal, it is 1, but we're gonna see it later. So if it's the XNOR is the other one, but it's not here. So the XOR, basically, if the values that you have for the two inputs are equal, the value is 0. If they are not equal, the value is 1. So that's basically the idea. So let's open the pen here. So once you drag and drop these elements into the code, okay, this is how you can see it on ladder. Okay, this is how you can see it in function block. And additionally, if you want to have the enable input and output in FPD, you just right click into one of the function blocks and then just enable output there to have the pins. One thing that you can see is that some of them have more inputs than others, and that part is easy. If you want more, to just right click and select increase or decrease the pins in order to add more conditions in there. For the structure text, is quite simple. You just follow, and I believe here is much easier to understand. So you can see all the variables, and you can see or this, or this, or this is going to activate what you had at the beginning, this part. Okay, you might remember that in the structure text, the destination of the value that you want is going to be at the beginning, okay, on the left side. And then you must have the assignation, okay, and remember at the end, you must finish with the semicolon. Okay, here you can see the XOR, and here the AND NOT all together. So I have the AND and the NOT to negate that. So if this one is 1, this one is 1, and this one is 0, then this one will be activated. That's the idea. The idea of this is also to have it on the syntax of the if. So if I have something that is true, then I can execute something. Or if I have something that is not true, then execute something. Otherwise, execute this. That's the idea behind the if, and this is where we can usually use them. So create a pairing ladder to compare the contact logic, to compare with ladder. Okay. Okay, so the first thing is going to do in this one. So this one, the one that we have before. So in this case, I have already the comparison. Okay, now I'm going to use another variable called boolean enable alarm. So if this one is enabled, then execute the logic. So I need to have the two conditions. This condition, when the analog input is higher than the value 21.0, and the N alarm is in true. Otherwise, the alarm is going to be 0. So if I connect to the controller, download this, So what you can see here, I got 22.1. So if I don't have this part, this should be in true, but and this one is false, is in false, is in this condition. So if I make it 1, it goes to true, because this condition goes to 1, which is good, and the other one is in true now. If I put that in 0, it just execute the other condition. That's the thing, not the false. And let's check what we want for this. I think the idea was to X bar 1, X bar 2, X bar 3, and X bar 4. 4. Well, so I got the feeling that I wanted to show this and this over here. I don't remember what I was thinking when I was doing this, but let's see. Comparison logic and the new one. And I did it value 3. So what I wanted to show is that this and this is going to be the same, it's just how it works. So if I compile, download this to the target, if all of them are in true, then this one will activate, and just want to show you that it works. So 1, true, you can see it doesn't work, and then it works. And the idea of this is that how you can migrate this code to a function block, and it's going to be simple. We have the AND, so if we go to FPD, you just need to add the AND, the 3 variables in there, and you're going to have the code. So now I know what I meant with this. So the idea this behind is for you to check how you can migrate your code on ladder to FPD, to have a different view and expand your knowledge on how to use a different language, in this case the FPD. And this part already done. Compare, create a POU, syntax, we already seen that, so probably too flash, was too quick. But I show you how you can use the logic to activate the an expression inside the if to do something inside or do something else, okay, when that expression is true. And also the comparison between the ladder and the FPD. So this is it for the logics blocks that we have, and not for an XOR. You saw how to use and drag and drop it, or just type in ST the block. So this is it for the moment. We're gonna see later that how we can use together with the if more advanced things. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.